when I talk to people, a lot of people getting caught up in this manosphere and red pill, and I don't know. It's like, what was the club on Little Rascals? The He-Man Hater Club or some shit like that. Like, my thing is this, and this is my take on it, just because I was asked and I did say I would speak on it. No ill will towards the manosphere. I like that term. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever came with that term, dope. Right? But at the same time, the stuff that's being talked about, and this ain't for the whole manosphere, but like a lot of these cats, I ain't even gonna say it ain't even their fault. Like, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Like, I'm talking about whatever I want to talk about. But like, for as people following this shit, right? And this goes without saying if they're wrong or they're right. But most of it's common sense. Like, if you ain't never understood at the end of the day that you a man, you're born with two balls. You know what I'm saying? If you get married, you the quarterback of that team. Anything that goes wrong is about to be your goddamn fault. Why do you need somebody to tell you that? And if you know that, and you pick a woman that's gonna be calling you bitches, hoes, you ain't shit. How is that her fault? If that it's her fault how she was raised, but is it really her fault that you gonna take that shit, bro? Like, seriously, like, are you gonna sit there and just, oh man, why you gotta go that route? Why every time I say something, you got all of one call nigga bitch? What dude gonna sit there and really say that, bro? I don't know none. I hope I don't know none. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, kick rocks. That's what you do. Tell you the road don't move by itself. Get to walking. Like, who gonna sit there and stand for that, bro? And then, like, child support not an excuse no more, bro. That shit just like I said, it's a people. Some people the way they treat it now, where they pound out babies, it's like a bill. Now, per se, me, fuck that. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that whatsoever. I don't have time to tell a girl this, that, and the third. If she don't got good home training, she ain't never gonna have it. Especially by the time she's a grown ass woman. She's setting her motherfucking ways. If you get a woman, you meet her in a mini skirt, a halter top, ass cheeks hanging out, belly out, titties out, right? And then you go on the next date, you know, you give them that benefit of the doubt. Y'all was at the club. She trying to seek attention. But then the second date, you see the same shit. Titties hanging all out. And you know what you like. You know what you like, but you know what you want at home. So that's another thing women don't understand about men. We can sit there and have a plaything all day, but that don't mean that's what we want at home, right? So, like, if you know that as a dude, then why go for it, right? And it sounds like I'm ragging on cats, but like, at the end of the day, I'm doing the flip side of it, playing devil's advocate, because on the manosphere side, it's always the broad fault, the broad, or this bitch that, or this hoe, right? And they make a living ragging on these women that's not as articulate as they could be and getting the best of them, right? But it's the truth, though, right? I'm not saying what they saying is wrong, but if you gonna accept it, man, fuck that shit, man. Do what you gonna do then, bro. Like, and I know that it's the instructions of telling me not to accept it, right? But if you a man and if you a man that's 20, 25, 26, and you weren't built like that, I don't think nothing's ever gonna change it. If anything, that cat gonna snap and go the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? He go haul off and do a Ike Turner the hand from the Lou and just pow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something you gotta have. You know, them type of principles you supposed to be raised on. Them things you supposed to see growing up, bruh. That's why it's important to be in your son's life, your daughter's life, things like that. Your daughter supposed to see how it is to treat a man. Even if she don't see your mama, her mama treating you that way, by her growing up on your side, she know how you want to be treated. She knows that. So she usually they go after somebody that's built like their father. You know what I mean? Like for real. You know, your son supposed to be able to marvel at you and you be his Superman, goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm be like my old man, y'all got me messed up. So for the back and forth battle of women talking about, oh, we want a man that's gonna protect us. We want this and the third. I could agree with the Manosphere. A lot of shit they be speaking about, y'all wrong on, bro, because you want to wear the drawers with the dick holes in them. You can't do that. It's a balance. It's not about somebody being over somebody. It's like puzzle pieces, man. You know, like I said, you play to each other's weaknesses. If you great at finances and he great at making money, you know what I'm saying? You may be a little more smarter. You know what I'm saying? He may be the muscle. And y'all take that and y'all build something off that. That's what needs to be said, right? He might like a woman take charge, but you got to know how and when to take charge. You same thing with a dude. You got to know how your old lady is. You know what I'm saying? It's speaking from a nigga that was married. You know what I'm saying? I knew my old lady ins and outs, bro. I can tell from the time she woke up what time of day it was, what type of day it was going to be. You know? If it was one of them days, like Monica say, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to play basketball. I'm gone all day. And trust me, she not going to mind. You know what I'm saying? Give her a space. Shit like that. Now, me personally, I like a woman who know how to cook, that like to clean. You know what I'm saying? And the cleaning part, it's not that you're going to clean a man's house every day. Like women can't have lazy days. It's the fact we know you clean. That's all. We know you clean. You know what I'm saying? But like say, all this come with preparation from young and on up. See, I had my daddy and my grandma, right? And my grandma used to say, you know, you go over her house. Don't you marry nobody without, you want to stay with them first. Even though they say don't stay with the woman, you supposed to get married first. But you want to at least stay with her 2 weeks. You want to stay with a woman enough time where she can't front. You want to know what she look like when she wake up. It might be some little things. She be like, oh, hell no. I ain't messing with this. You don't want to go because every time you go to her house, she going to make sure her house clean, smell good. She might even attempt to cook and you think she cook. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. That shit might be a facade. Right? You want to make sure that's who they are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't understand that. I don't understand how people don't get that. Don't gravitate towards that in the first fucking place. Like, what are you going for out here? I know a lot of people settle just because situations they are in and stuff like that, and that shit ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Because all you doing is preying off of each other. Right? And then when you down there get where you need to be, you gonna ski skirt. So like, why waste that type of time? That's a lot of time wasted on your motherfucking life. Fuck that. That's a lot of energy that just been sucked out of you, argument after fucking argument. For what? You understand me? She cheated. Okay. What? So? Like, I don't understand how that's accomplishment for a woman in the first place. Like, y'all fuck him, I fucked her. So, she roll your pussy out. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that type of mentality that as a man, ain't shit gonna get my motherfucking way, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If you got kids, I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do for my kids. So a lot of this manosphere stuff, I don't understand. I just know it's a lot of sucker shit on both sides. And at the end of the day, I don't understand how this is an obtainable argument that's gonna withstand the test of time. Why? I don't understand. Oh, black women going here, this and third. I will agree to this though. I will say that a lot of us don't know, we dwell on all the wrong things. We don't dwell on the things we should dwell on as a whole, have those type of conversations. We don't have enough of them. They put labels on it. They call it woke or whatever the case may be. I don't call it woke. I call it being aware, right? When one hand talks about them trying to put a muzzle on our mouth, and when we talk about race, they want to call it critical race theory and say, oh, you making white people feel sad. We making, white kids depressed and black kids gang. No. It said in the Bible, period. If you want to get rid of a nation, Let them forget where they come from. You know what I'm saying? Those are conversations to be had. I just feel like all of that shit I be getting hit with at the gig at work. What you feel about this? A woman do this, a woman do that. Shit, what you feel about it? That's what matter. No matter what the fuck I feel about it. I'm not in your situation. You know what I'm saying? You might think what she do sexually is nasty, and the next man might think that shit cool as fuck. Well, I might think she being a hoe, and another man might be like, shit, I'm gonna jump right in that, and in that shit, it's cool. She can have hers, and I can have mine. And we ultimately come together at the end of the day. It's people like that. So like I choose not to judge someone's walk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then also for a person like me to be able to judge women of today, young women of today, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm bullshitting. I do, because it's whole shit to me. But at the same time, what's going on today, it works for them. The only thing I see that don't work for them trying to get married early. Like I feel like nowadays you should get married to your 30s. Because shit, you don't know what the fuck going on. You understand me? You should get married to your 30s. But like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like all the real conversations is not being had and want to be pushed to the side. You know what I'm saying? And we feeling out here with all this nonsense that don't matter, bro. I'm a black king. I'm a black queen. That's bullshit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Man, if you look, I ain't never heard of a self-proclaimed king in my life. The people supposed to call you king. If you doing some shit, you the king. If you doing some real shit, some shit, I'm talking about, the people gonna gravitate towards you. Let the people nominate you as a champ. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. But oh man, I'm a king, and you demanding respect from motherfuckers that don't know you. That shit don't work, bro. That shit ass backwards, and we the only ones that do that. We need to really, really hunker down and really get to what the nitty gritty is as a people. And like I said, when I say people, I'm just talking about black people, just a people, bro. Because it's a lot of us out here losing, white, black, Mexican, all that shit. And how can we get ahead, bro? You know what I'm saying? How can we stop the machine from fucking us over? Right? I don't know. And like for me, I don't have a lot to complain about, because like I say, I come from an era where none of this shit existed. My face might not look like it, bruh, but trust me, God, I'm blessed. I don't look nowhere near my age. But I'll tell you this though, at the end of the day, I ain't had none of this. If I had this, whoo, y'all have no idea, fam. No idea. Oh boy. I promise you. So I look at this day and age, like it kind of is not an excuse for someone not to make a little bit of extra snaps or even take off from this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about now it's really about the fortitude. It's all about you. What you wanna put forth to help you make it. Instead of bitching about this broad next to you. Because guess what? Bitching about this broad next to you ain't gonna get you out of trouble in other people's eyes. She gotta ask her daddy for some money for electric bill. First thing coming out of his mouth, what that nigga doing? No matter what. No matter, you gotta do what you supposed to do, man. You gotta take care of it. You gotta put your best foot forward. You gotta make sure everything right. And make sure, part of making sure is make sure you got a woman that respects that. As simple as that. Because what's understood should not have to be explained. She see it. A good woman gonna see that you putting off. She know what you like. She know what you like to do. She know you usually be out with the boys. She know you like buying matinee every year. She know you get every game system come out. She know you like to look good, smell good. Cause let's face it, what dudes do ain't really cheap for real. Like colognes costing $200. I'm a electronic fiend, so shit for me, like, you know what I'm saying? For his mics, shit like that, I go ham, bro. You know what I'm saying? So stuff I like to do cost effective. And if a woman see you putting shit off, a good woman gonna recognize that, bro. Like, this nigga ain't been buying shit. This nigga, he a sneakerhead. This nigga ain't bought no shoes in like 4-5 months. And a good woman gonna recognize that and appreciate that. how she choose to display, she gonna do that. But like, I feel like at the man fault, hey, dude, I don't give a fuck you married. I'm sorry, ain't no excuse. You married, and if I'm wrong, the link is in the description. But if you married, I don't care. If you've been with a woman, this shit been going on for 3 years. It's sooner it's best to get out soon as possible and dig your ass up out that hole that ain't that deep than let that motherfucker get deeper and deeper. Real spit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. All day. All motherfucking day. You know what I mean? But I don't it's entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. Manosphere is entertaining. You know what I mean? You know, when I was away, everybody was talking about Kevin Samuels. I think one of my last shows was about Kevin Samuels because, you know, people thought like he was just asshole, he would charge you. But if you hit him up, he would holler at you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was cool to be able to talk to him. You know what I mean? And his whole MO, I didn't count that as the Manosphere. He was basically just telling you how it is, bro. Like real life shit. Like, how are you not built on these principles? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you see the swag, this and the third, but this because I found me. I know who I am as a man. And I feel like a lot of young black dudes and a lot of men, period, just don't know who they are as a person. And when they get with this woman and they as we say, nose wide open, then when that wear off, he start coming into himself, start want to pay attention to him, then he find out he a lot different than her. You get what I'm saying? And it might end up being like that for her too. But I'm just saying for us on the man side. So a lot of us got to start reflecting on self. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people try to paint that as mental. What's the shit going on now? Not mental illness, but you know what I'm saying? Where they want us to talk to psychiatrists and all that shit. Look, bro, a lot of that shit, bro, is you figuring out yourself. Now, I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong if you got to talk to somebody. But what I'm saying is you got to be able to holler at yourself, bro. You don't want to be the. I'm trying to put it like my boy. I'm gonna put it like he told me. You don't want to be a fucking wolf, the fucking lion. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You want to be able to be that lone eagle, bro. That's what you want to be. Eagle fly alone, fly high, fly alone, and that motherfucker know what make him happy. He know what he want to eat. He know what he want to do every day. You know what I'm saying? He know he on the grind. He got to get up early. All that shit. That's what you want to be. You got to know what make you happy, bro. You got to know you better go do something with yourself and have a good time. If you got to depend on getting with somebody for that to happen, you're going to be lost. You're going to be lost. And that's sad, bro, because then that can evolve into depression and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, when I was a kid, hell, I was outside playing by myself. But that was to teach, though. Like, that's teaching moments. Nigga, I'm having sword fights with the damn tree. But that made me happy. I didn't care what people say. Somebody was driving down the street, probably said, look at that crazy ass boy. That boy doing swinging in the air. You know what I'm saying? But it was part of finding out what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I am now. I don't care what nobody say about me. I'm not the person that can be embarrassed. I don't care. I love the Joan. There's nothing you can say, period. You know what I'm saying? Period. And that's because I like to fly like an eagle, bro. I like to be me. I like to do me. I don't like to change because I'm around other people. You know what I'm saying? If I am around people that make me feel nervous or I don't want to be around, I just don't be around them. Go find something else to do. World too big. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get out here and do it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Real spit. But shout out to the Manosphere. If it sounds like I was shitting on that sector, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. It's just common sense, bro. It's common sense. And it's like the same repetitive shit. Man don't care about a woman's money. It's true. We don't. Right? But it's not I don't understand what's the point of shitting on a woman for want to do better. Because I believe part of a woman job is to have your back in when you in need. Right? And it's perfect for me because I don't want a woman who gonna just sit in the house all day. I can't stand when motherfuckers not doing shit. I can't stand. That's just me. I can't stand if I'm walk in, ain't shit done, and you sit in this motherfucker all day. That irked the shit out of me. So I'd rather you be working than any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? My wife worked still. Shit, goddamn me. I was told to stay the fuck up out the kitchen. She didn't even like a man in the kitchen. Dinner was in the microwave. Goddamn me. Even if she was going out, guess what? Dinner was cooked. For she felt like that was her responsibility, and it wasn't a responsibility like for just the house. It was because I'm her dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Goddamn me. It was little tidbits that she liked. Get out the bed. If I last in the bed, fix the bed. I fix the bed. That's what make her happy. Small shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that shit. But at the end of the day, be a man. Find yourself.